Nice, nice. Who else? Alex, maybe.
Alex.
Okay.
Jason
What's
Carter.
up, Parker? See you, brother. Jonathan, I see you. Nate, you're jumping on. Nate is actually up in Oregon, Kendra. I don't know if you recognize his name, but he's gonna get some sites going up there.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Jonathan is my future marketing guy. Just kind of looking at the back end here and what we have to offer the community partners, and gonna help me with some stuff. So he's gonna be checking it out. So he might have some more unique questions from his perspective.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Kendra.
Nice to meet you guys too.
Dude, you got a nice mic.
It did
For
sound
me?
very nice, didn't? Yeah, like is it a
Like a
professional
podcast
one?
star.
It's just my AirPods, so nothing
He's
special
He's got
about
that
that.
broadcast voice too.
There you
Right.
go.
Impressive.
Enough practice.
Yes, sir. Jason and Alex that we're gonna jump on.
Oh,
but-
Jason and Alex. Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
I'll text.
So, Lon, Parker, why don't you guys start with you, Lon, since you were on first? Why don't you guys, while we're waiting for a couple more people to jump on, give a brief introduction to yourselves, just so we can kind of all be familiar.
Okay. My name's Lon Hudman. I am the owner of Hudman and Associates Insurance Agency. We're an American family insurance agency. I've been doing that for over a year. Prior to that, I spent most of my career producing corporate events. And I actually owned my own event production company called Phase 4 Productions. And I really enjoyed that. But I was looking for a career in something that was a little less travel and a little more stable. And so I was actually recruited to open an insurance agency in the Ogden area. And so I did that a little over a year ago. And so I'm just looking to build my clientele and grow my business and make connections, help people out.
Awesome. Awesome. And I met Lon at the Spring Home Expo, and we chatted a bit, and then he came to my office and had some things in common there. And of course, you guys are on here because, you know, we really want to help you build your business. We're blessed to have Lynn and I, you know, for years, we've generated well over $400,000 annually off of referrals. So referrals are our main source of business, and we want to create that for you guys as well. So Parker's a stud. He was actually introduced to me by somebody else that we mutually know, and found out that we already knew each other. You're muted though, Parker.
Yeah, I was just seeing if you knew how Zoom worked.
That's a good
guys,
one.
yeah.
I'm gonna use that one.
Just a test. You passed. Well done. Yeah, Parker Smith. I am with New York Life. I'm a licensed financial advisor, retirement planner, and insurance agent. Focus on a whole bunch of term and life and whole life, whatever people need, really. But huge networker. Been around just about a year here, but prior to that, excuse me, spent about 12 years as a real estate broker here in Salt Lake City, in and around Salt Lake. I'm in Harriman now. And that's where I met Jeff back in 2012 or 13 or 11. I don't know, somewhere back then. He had just transitioned out of full-time real estate investment and some other businesses into being an agent. And at the time, I was doing a bunch of seller finance and lease option projects, and he attended one of my classes, and we kind of connected quickly back then, but lost touch for a long time, and were reintroduced to each other about a month ago, and we are both already had each other's numbers in our phones, so that was awesome.
Yeah, that worked great. It worked great. We got good alignment on a lot of things as well. And Jonathan, you might be able to connect well with these other people in different areas besides what we're talking about today in Townsites, just because of your marketing background and stuff. And maybe after we start working together, I can have some more testimonial on that. But briefly, what is it you do, Jonathan?
Yeah, I am a marketing consultant / contractor. I've helped, companies across the United States. I am not the traditional agency model where I come in and just say, hey, here's Facebook ads, here you go, but more along the path of the consulting aspect, the consulting arm coming in, actually helping you build what you need specifically for your company instead of just cookie cuttering it. And so, yeah, I've worked with some great companies across the U.S., some national companies, some Fortune 500 companies, and it's just been great. Love what I do, and that's how I kind of met Jeff and been talking with him for a little while now. So
Awesome. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna do an intro for Alex. She's iPhone. She's recovering from a surgery right now, but she's a really amazing real estate agent here in Utah. And so she's just looking to learn a little bit more about Townsites.
And then Nate, I don't know if you're just listening in. Nate is an agent with the same brokerage I'm with. He's up in Oregon and checking this out. Kendra is the overview, right, for the benefits and the tools and resources that community partners will have available to them if they decide to partner with us. And he's got some contacts up there. Doesn't look like any of them are on the call today, but we're going to be doing this on a regular basis. So this is going to give him a good overview so that he can invite to it next week.
Love it.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Joe doesn't want to be on camera. Oh, I can't see anyway. Okay. So Kendra, yeah, I'm going to now turn it over to you. If you'd introduce yourself. Thanks again you did this for us last week. It was really great. We had some others on the call and some of those are going to get started with us. So Kendra, tell us who you are and what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you for that. It's very nice to meet you guys. I'm so glad that you guys took the time out of your schedules away from the pool, Jeff, and could meet with us. So I'm Kendra and I'm with Townsites and I am the director of operations. And I am just going to guide you guys through exactly what we offer for the community partners and what benefits. And in addition, just kind of show you how the product works live so you can see how great it is. I am not a tech person. I am a customer service person. I am a systems person, but I will answer the questions that you guys have. And if I don't know the answer, I will get the answer. I assume Jonathan might know a little bit more about marketing than I do. So looking forward to the questions that you have for me as well. So right now, Jeff, I have your Sandy site pulled up. Okay. Because I found an article that I would love to demo. So first, let me explain a little bit about what we do. We help agents become the mayor of the city that they live in or the community that they're in. We have found, and with the research, is that real estate agents and really business owners in general need to get involved in their community to network and gain traction and gain attention. And how you do that is, networking with people in the community, partnering with businesses, getting the reach out there wider than just, hey, I'm a real estate agent, or hey, I'm insurance. Hey, this is what I do. We help you guys as community partners, along with the real estate agents, become well-known in your community for community things. You're going to be providing value to the readers, to the followers.
Nope, she froze. Is everybody frozen but me? Or
I'm still here, but yeah, she froze for sure.
yeah, I thought I cut out for a second, but
you have a cell number for him?
Hi.
Hello, I am so sorry, my computer just shut off.
Oh no, it's okay.
It says that it ran and it's restarting. So I'm gonna try to hop on, and if I can't, I'm gonna go in and use Lee's computer. So if you guys can just be patient for just a few minutes while I reboot and try to get back on. I am so sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't know if you guys could hear that, but she called Ashley on the phone. She's having to reboot her computer. If she can't, she's going to switch computers.
Thanks,
so we need a couple of minutes.
Call back and
okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, because you know a lot.
And she's gone. So yeah. So some of you already kind of know the background on why you're on this call. Of course, Townsites was introduced to me, and the first thing I wanted to do was be in control of my community here in Draper, where I live. And so I pulled it up, but it was already taken by somebody else. I was like, damn. So I looked at a couple other communities that were in my area and that we do a lot of volume in real estate in, and they were already taken. So this is something that was new. It was just launched. I had heard about it while we were at an event in Cabo down in Mexico. It was really awesome just in March. So being my personality the way it is, I secured pretty much the rest of the communities in Utah County and Salt Lake County. So what we're looking to do is partner with small businesses, not small businesses, but business owners and entrepreneurs, those that we can help promote through not just Townsites, but other avenues, masterminds. Pitch 59, we've talked to a little bit about with some of you. Help people build their referral business, but in connection with each other, build our own community throughout Utah and Salt Lake County. Lee, how are you? Nice to see you. Lee is actually the founder and CEO of Townsites.
Yes. Kendra's computer just shut down. So
Oh, sorry,
He
it
just-
totally. And I was like, oh crap. So now you guys get the owner of the company to be on to demo everything for you.
She just hijacked your computer, huh?
it's okay. So what can I do to help? Where are we? How far along had
Just started.
oh, you just started?
Tell
Yeah,
about
so Lee,
what-
we're just getting
partners-
started. I've got a couple of agents on here. The other three are potential community partners. This call was set up with Kendra to basically go over the tools and resources and benefits of being a community partner on Townsites. She did one for us before, kind of an overview of the back end office and how that works with content creation and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that I'm here to help out.
Me too.
So let's go. I'm going to pick on everybody. So I'm going to pick on Jonathan first. Jonathan, are you an agent or are you a business owner?
I'm a marketing consultant, so I'm actually looking to help Jeff with this, with the town
Okay.
sites.
Okay. I'm going to go to Parker then. Parker, you're next.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing amazing.
Yeah, I'm building a small financial practice. Yeah, insurance and financial planning.
Okay. And tell me about what do you currently do to market your business?
I have a decent network and talk to a lot of my friends, but outside of
Okay.
that, it's what I should be doing more cold marketing. I don't, but I should be. Yeah, it's just a lot of word of mouth right now.
Okay. And now, do you have your Google My Business profile set up?
I don't. No, didn't. A lot of agents in my. So I'm new enough to the organization that I'm considered new for the first 3 years, and so really, I'm not really marketing myself as a standalone business. It's really just me, the agent, at the time being. So I haven't really thought
Okay.
through that process. Yeah.
Okay, because there's nothing more important than having, 5-star reviews. So one of the first things that we're going to do as you get as a Townsite partner is we're going to make sure your Google My Business profile is set up properly and it's optimized. We're going to make sure that your reviews are showing up so you can get reviews. We're going to build a SEO optimized landing page that will connect to your reviews to make it super easy for you to send to current and past clients to have them review your community site. And one of the most important things is we're going to turn you into an established, accomplished article writer. Even if you've never written an article before in your life, we have our AI automated article writing tool that all you do is you click on a topic, and there'll be hundreds of topics to choose from in the insurance field and really every profession. You just choose a topic, and then each topic has a couple questions that you answer, and you literally just click on the button and talk into the computer. And then once you answer your 3 questions, it'll write a professional article for you, and it'll post it to your Google My Business, which you want to raise that organic ranking. It'll post it to your LinkedIn profile, and it'll also send it to your to the merchant's town site to be a co-contributor to their article, and that's going to get distributed to their whole email database of hundreds or thousands of people. And that, and if you write an article a week, all of that stuff will get sent weekly to that entire database. So that's the power of what we're going to provide for you. And we give you the white glove concierge service that's going to set up everything for you. So once you sign up, we're going to reach out. We're going to set up your profile page. We're going to help get your Google My Business set up. We're going to make sure your reviews are working properly. All that stuff is going to be done seamlessly over the first couple of weeks when you sign up. And we're going to help you write your first article as well.
Yeah, interesting. I've got some follow-up questions we can take offline, not part of this group, but as a licensed financial advisor, the financial industry is extremely regulated with the specific type of content I can or cannot put out. So that's going to be a potential issue or need to be confirmed with New York Life Corporate to make sure that, you know, maybe it's as simple as only writing my own version of topics that are already approved by them, for example. So there's probably a way around it. I just have to put.
Yeah, we can provide you with a list of all. I think there's 300 or 500 topics, and there's certain like questions that are not like how you got into it to selling life insurance and things like that. Just so we can take it whichever way you want with answering these questions.
Cool, good to know. Yeah, there'll be some follow up on that for sure. But yeah, in general, I certainly appreciate. Yeah, I like the back end, the fact that everything talks to each other for sure.
Yep, great. All right, who am I going to pick on next? Lon, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Tell me about you and your business.
Okay, so I am the owner of Hudman and Associates Insurance Agency.
Okay.
I am an American family insurance agent. Been doing that for a little over a year. And as far as marketing, in addition to being part of two or three different networking groups, I've just started working with a platform that I guess it uses Facebook ads to generate leads. And then they've created an AI receptionist, a virtual receptionist that follows up on these leads and schedules appointments. And then if they miss the appointment, it calls them back and tries to reschedule the appointments. And I can't tell you how successful it's been because it's so new. So I don't really know how well it's going to work. I do have a Google My Business set up, and I've been working with a company, again, relatively new, but I'm working with a company called Kudos. You may know them. You may have heard of them. And that's what they do is they generate reviews and, positive reviews. And then if it's a negative review, then you get to, I guess, communicate with the person who sent you the negative review, but they kind of filter the reviews and post the positive reviews. I've only been working with them for a couple of months. So.
And is that going on those Google reviews?
Yeah. Yeah. Those are Google reviews. Yeah.
And how much are you spending? How much are you spending with them a month?
$50.
Okay.
It was more than that, but when I started this other platform, they also say that they can help with reviews. And so I was like, well, went back to Kudos and said, yeah, I don't know. Cause I think I was spending $140 a month on their review service. And I said, yeah, I don't think I'm going to need it anymore because I'm going to join the other platform. And they said, well, what if it was only $50 a month? I'm like, okay, for $50 a month, I'll stick with it for a little while. So that's kind of where I'm at.
That's
like I said, I don't really know. I can't speak to the success of either of those platforms or organizations working with me because they're so new. I'm just exploring all different avenues, really, in terms of marketing.
Have you or Parker, have you ever done Google local service ads that are specifically targeted ads to get people to actually pick up the phone and call you directly?
I haven't, no.
And Parker, you haven't either? Okay, because that's one of the things that we have a partnership with one of the top LSA companies, and we're launching that within our Townsite platform in the next 30 days. And it's going to be available not only for the real estate agents on our platform, but also the community partners as well. And you pay per success. So when somebody calls you and you get a qualified lead where you're actually talking to somebody, about insurance, that's when you pay your $20 or $30 a lead. If you don't get a call, you don't pay. So
I
that's
like
a service.
that.
That's a service that we're launching as a part within our Townsite community.
Let me ask you this, because can I ask a question?
Sure.
So Jeff, you mentioned that you, as far as like from Salt Lake County down, did you happen to purchase in Weber County in the Ogden area? On the
I
town
have
sites
I have an agent partner that
area.
has launched Layton up there so far.
Okay,
And there are
Okay.
some other communities available up there that we could talk about. But because I'm in Draper, I kind of bracketed my main geographical area.
okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know what would be
Yep.
available up where I'm.
We've got a couple other people we're talking to that are up in the Clearfield, Ogden area.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Do you so Lon, have you ever written a blog post or an article?
Yes, yeah, I've done that a lot actually.
Okay.
Yeah, like when I was in the event industry, that's what I did. I was kind of the writer. I've done a lot of
Okay.
writing.
Are you interested in seeing how our article writer works real quick? So you can see how
Sure.
easy it is?
Sure.
So I'm going to log on to my wife's site. My wife has a town site.
I would help.
And uh-oh.
Jeff, will you share your?
Yes, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
so this
sorry.
is your link, Jeff.
That's me. Sorry.
All right. I thought for some reason it was Kendra.
Yeah, no, I
That's
just
why I
gave you
said-
permission.
That's why I said, uh-oh. All right, so let's go to new content article. Interviewer session. So this is one of the tools that you'd have. So you just go to this section and you click I'm ready. Then you choose a topic, and we have all the main professions in here. So you guys are in insurance. So let's find insurance here, insurance agent. Click select. And here's the interview questions. So we have hundreds of topics. How to file an insurance claim. If it's a health insurance HMO versus PPO plans. So it's really how to prepare for a life insurance exam. So this is something that you could write an article about because it's just your opinion. So what are some tips for preparing for life insurance medical exam to ensure the best possible outcome? You can just hit start recording and you just talk into the computer, or you can type the response. Let me just hit save and continue. Then it'll take the second question. How significant is the impact of the medical exam on the life insurance rates offered to a client? So you just either talk or you can type. And then third question, what are some red flags that might affect the applicant's insurance premiums? Obviously, if you're a smoker or if you have illegal drugs in your system, so you can either type or record. Once you're done with that, you save and continue, and then it'll prepare everything right into the article writer. And then you can name it. You can do it as a news report, promotional piece, and then you hit next step and it'll just start writing the article for you. And then you can post it right to your social platforms.
Hey, Lee, let me ask you a question based on that. Make sure I understand correctly. Are those questions purposely inserted in there because they're already ranking high on what people are searching for information on?
Yes, because we did a keyword search beforehand, but then what's going to end up happening is when the article is written, we have a product called SEM Rush, which is built into our article writer. That's an SEO optimizing keyword optimizer, and it's going to add keywords and key phrases and terms that would help the article rank higher. And that's all done for you. That would take you a couple hours to sit and do all the research yourself. Whereas now you can write one article a week, or you can do as many as you want. And you can take that article and you can use it, share it on your own personal Facebook page or wherever. But we provide that, for you as part of being a community partner.
And just as I noticed on that page, there was a place to link a website or an article to use as a reference or resource material. I'm just thinking out loud, so personally for myself, selfishly, that if I wrote something that was a short opinion piece about a specific article that was approved through my company, that certainly feels like it would be okay. I'll have to confirm that.
Absolutely, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. And you'll have the ability to write listicles and different types of articles, like what are the best coffee shops in town, but just you put all the URLs of the different businesses. So that's unlimited uses for the article writer.
Interesting. And can you confirm or update, I guess, give it a target length, or is that something that you just edit whatever it spits out on the
yeah, let me share my screen again here.
Good questions, Parker.
Yeah, I assume
these are great questions.
If it's going to write an article, I certainly can pull what I want from it and just shorten it myself. But it'd be neat if there was if that was built in. That just seems cool too.
It does condense that. You can put more than one URL in there too. So think of it like when we do research, we're reading the output by other people anyway, right? And then we disseminate that information with our own opinion and take on it to our clientele. So the beauty is you can put where this information already resides, and it will pull from that as it creates the article. You still have the ability to edit once it spits it out, go through it, preview it, proof it, make sure it's content that you are putting out that's correct for you.
And you could, like I said, you can add as many URLs as you want. Let's say you have three of your favorite coffee shops. You could put all 3 URLs right in there. Then you can say, I want to do a listicle, which is an article that's basically a list. And so I'll write it in that order where it'll list the 3 businesses. You can add a key takeaway. You can say, I want the 3rd coffee shop, White Star Coffee is my favorite. I want it to be the favorite in the article. You can do more settings. So you click more settings. You can take care of change the article length. You can change the target audience. So we have a Townsite audience as a neighborhood, residents and visitors who are looking to learn more about their local community. So we have that target really drilled in. And our tone of voice that we have, which is our default, is warming, community, welcome oriented. And then we're going to automatically search the web and pull copyright-free images. We'll create them with AI if we can. And if we have to take them from some other site, like we'll credit the source and everything. And then additional instructions, you can begin with an antidote. You can avoid controversial topics, avoid passive phrases, or so you can really add all those instructions. Then you could say where you want them to go, what accounts you want it to post to. You save your defaults, and then you can go ahead and go to the next step and write the article. So you want me to do just a sample article? Let's just, for shits and giggles, I'm going to do a sample article here. So I'm going to just go, this is the Northville site. So I'm going to say Northville. Let me go to Northville Parks and Rec here. And let me go to home. Let's go to special events. I mean, and this is old. This is like an old site, but I'm just going to do this just to show you. It's a Halloween Spooktacular. This is from 2023, but I'm just going to do it anyways. Just I'm going to put this. Let me get rid of these.
And while you're doing that, it's just kind of a general question I assume others might have as well. But as a community partner, for example, if Jeff has got, the kind of the town site owner, we'll call it, of each of these locations or cities or whatever, I'm obviously going to be a community partner on whichever of those I choose to pay for on his town site. It would be, as a community partner, I would be a supportive member or contributor to his town site, not have my own town site. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You'll have your own landing page though, where it'll feature you and connect with you, where your Google reviews will show up as well. So you'll be featured on the main page. Your articles will be integrated with where all the articles show up. And then when they click on you to connect with you, you'll have a bio. You can put your website on there, your phone number, additional information, whatever you want on there, you can customize it too. So you don't have the whole town site, but you do have a portion of it on there to feature.
Good to know. Thank you. And that would be for whatever, I assume there's a fee to be a community member in each of the communities I choose to. For example, Jeff bought 15 of them or whatever. If I wanted to be on 3 of them, I could do that.
Yeah, you could be on multiple sites.
And we do have partners who are on multiple because they want to have a broader reach.
And would the information created or generated on one push to all 3 if I owned 3, for example?
We would do individual, like you could do individual, but it can post out to your one Google business. Yes. So whichever ones you post to, but it will be individualized according to the town site. So it's not going to show up on all 3 town sites. You'll have individual articles and information on each 3.
Okay. Well, from a workload standpoint, that might be a reason just to do 1 then. But all right, cool. Thinking out loud. Good stuff.
We do 1 article a month for you right now for each site. So you would at least get that. And if you sat down with our system, tops an hour a week, you could knock out content and schedule it ahead of time. So then you're done. So from a work standpoint, to do 3, once you're in it and become a little bit more familiar with it, I don't know that it would be as much as what it feels like to begin with.
Cool. Good stuff. Thank you.
All right. So the last article, sorry, the link didn't work because it was from 2023. So I found a new one that's dog parks in Northville. So I put that link in and it gave me a bunch of different title options. So it talks about the couple of different dog parks. So I'm just going to say Northville Unleashed, a guide to local dog parks. That's kind of cute. Unleashed dog
Yeah.
park. So it came up with that automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and generate the article. And that just takes a minute or two. So while that's doing that, we'll go back to just talking about. So you got Parker, you were talking about being on multiple sites and if you had to do more articles on multiple sites, is that?
Yeah, just the theory. If I'm, like I said, again, everything I'm asking personally is just has to do with regulation, just because it's, I spend more time working on regulation than I do doing business. So anytime that if I'm going to spend additional effort and time getting, for example, I think I would have to actually get every article I ever did approved with my company before it went live, which is super stupid, but that's likely how it will be. So if that's the case, I'm going to be doing that, just talking out loud, it makes sense to start with 1 and get it going and see if I can even do this first.
Well, the good thing about town sites is that when you create an article, you can set it to not to publish you can set it in the future. So you can literally do them in advance and you can get them approved if you needed to.
Right on. Yeah, that's where I was heading with that. Cool. Thank you.
It can be saved in drafts as well, Parker. Just save it as a draft until it's approved and then set your date so that you can sequentially, have them releasing every other day or whatever your program is. So that's going to be pretty easy. And they don't take very long. You look how much time he just spent on that. Ashley just did one for a massage therapist that we want to promote. So think of it this way too, guys. You're thinking about insurance, you're thinking about your industry, promoting yourself, but one of the best ways to create relationships is to help promote somebody else, right? So Ashley wants to build a relationship with this massage therapist. She's in one of our communities. The first thing she did is just had a call with her, learned about her business, took a bunch of notes. She's got her website. She put her website in there, some key points that she took away from her interview, and literally within minutes had this beautiful article with images and everything that she sent to her to look at. She even said, hey, I appreciate you writing an article for me. That's really awesome. I can't believe you're going to do that for me. Could I read it first? And so she sent it to her, and yeah, so really awesome to be able to do that too.
All right, so the article should be done any second. There we go. So let's
You're not sharing your screen.
no, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff, with that idea, and Ashley, with that idea in mind, along with the Pitch 59 stuff we're doing, that certainly feels like another way to be valuable for someone before you're ever doing anything with them, you know?
Yep, yep, yep. I mean, just imagine you meet somebody, you haven't even really talked to business yet. You haven't tried to set up an appointment to see what their financial needs are, whatever, but you connected on some level. Part of your business model is promoting those that you are in alignment with, right? I mean, this, to me, this is almost like an application process too, because I don't want to align with community partners that don't think the same way I think, that don't treat people the same way I feel. It's not just open to everybody, right? Likewise, you wouldn't want to be on my site if you weren't in alignment with me, right? So this is really a pairing of like-minded business owners.
So, yeah, so here's the article, and I can go in and read it. Well, first I can see what it looks like published. This is what it would look like. And here's the actual article. And if you can see down at the bottom, we credit the source where we got the article from. AI created this image. It's just a dog lying on the bench. So it's going to automatically try to create an AI image first. But let me go back to the article and show you what I can do here. So if there's, let's just say that I don't like this paragraph, I can highlight it and I can go to AI Assist and I can click it for it to generate text to replace that or whatever. And then we're also going to be releasing very shortly. If I don't like the image, I'll be able to just click and it'll give me a bunch of options of other images to put instantaneously. And then I can go ahead and say, I want this to go LinkedIn, Google Business, Twitter, whatever. And then I could update it. I can schedule it right now. However I want to do it, I can do that super easy. But that's how fast. I mean, literally, you can write an article in just a minute or two. And everything's been optimized. And then it works. So if I go to, let me go ahead and share my screen here. Restaurants in Northville, Michigan. If I scroll down, and the first right below Open Table and TripAdvisor is Northville Now. That's the Northville site. Here's all the different restaurants in the community. So you can kind of see what happens is that people will start being driven to these articles, and then they can click. The more links and the more clicks they do, the higher your article is going to rank. And then over here, you can see all the other articles and stuff that we've written. There's going to be your articles that you know, Parker and Lon, that you write will show up as well, like in the margin. And so people will be able to see those articles as well. So that's the whole idea, is to drive people, have people find you on Google. And then once they click the site and they see all the stuff that you're doing, then you guys are the experts, and you guys are all partners. Although the merchants are featured on the site, you guys are all co-contributors, and the more content that you write, the more you're going to be displayed and included through everything as well.
So let me add one other thing here that I've noticed, that we haven't even talked about this yet, but each town site will have a weekly newsletter that goes out too. So if you're continually producing content and it's current to when that newsletter goes out, then your article could be featured in that newsletter as well, which then drives traffic back. So what I did when I first I set up 4 town sites at first, and I'm just kind of like spreading out my launches, but I took my contact list of my previous clients, friends, family, or whatever, and just sorted it by community. And we added those people that are already on our contact list to the town site. So they're already receiving that newsletter. And we just did this last week.
Yeah.
like literally the first to last week. And I've already had one of my previous clients reach out for a home valuation to list their home from that newsletter
That's
from the
great.
very first week. So we get to share that list as well too, Parker. Your clients in that community could also receive that newsletter.
Cool.
So here's a sample of what the newsletter looks like. There's different articles, social posts, things that are happening in town. And then there'll be like homes for sale, home valuation, all that stuff. And then we are actually revamping the newsletter. So it's, we're making it more, little bit more luxury looking. And that's going to be released in the next couple of weeks. But we're getting really good results from that. And so the articles that you write will be all featured in the newsletter as well. So who's iPhone 7? I'm going to pick on you.
That's Alex. She's
Surgery.
recovering from surgery though, so she kind of didn't want to really talk.
Okay, iPhone 7. We won't pick on you today.
She's probably laying in bed and
She's
listening or
like-
sleeping.
Might be on
Hey, iPhone 7. If you're listening in the chat, just type yes. I love it. I love it. So what do you think? Do you like what you see, iPhone 7? Good.
She's
I
a
love
real
it.
estate agent, so she's
Okay.
not a different for a town site partner.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Are you gonna take one of the town sites in one of the other communities?
She's just hearing about it for the first time.
Okay.
Actually, got
That's
to her
exciting.
today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, when you're feeling better, I'd be more than happy to do a Zoom with you.
Oh, Eagle Mountain.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Awesome. So yeah, so the newsletter is gonna, and then the more contacts in the database, the better. So if you have contacts that you want to share with the community site that you're a part of, the more people are going to see everything. And then one of the big things is I really encourage everyone to get together once a month, whether you meet for breakfast or lunch, and just kind of get together and do a little networking thing and refer each other business and do things like that and plan for events. We have the events in a box as well that let me show you guys that. So there's so many things that we offer to help. And so the events in a box is we have all different types of things that you can do, like especially for insurance agents, you can do it's how to do a 2-hour lunch or dinner educational seminar. Maybe you guys do it where I don't know if Lon's, what type of insurance are you? Homeowners insurance? Because Parker's
Yeah.
life.
Homeowners, auto, commercial, farm and ranch, and also life insurance.
Okay,
It's all of those.
so you guys are gonna have to arm wrestle for the life insurance portion. I
Yeah.
think you're
My
gonna lose
focus
on
is-
that one.
Yeah, my focus has been mostly on home and auto. That's
Okay,
really
so
what
you
I'm
can,
saying. And farm and
so-
ranch.
so you guys can do like a seminar where the merchants are the real estate side, and you just have a bunch of business professionals, and you just do, and you use your town site to really promote it. We'll do, like, you can do happy hour, a scavenger hunt. This is a cool thing that you can order rubber ducks, little rubber duckies, and you can put them all around town, and
That's cute.
people need, yeah. So so we give you like step-by-step instructions on how to do it and how to distribute and then we even give you like a scorecard, event checklist, and so there's all different types of things that you can do. But my favorite is the Friends Trivia Night, where there's a company called Sporkle that'll come out and hold the whole event for you. So you just, and it'll pack the place. You'd be surprised. And we did it, and I can't believe, I thought I knew way more of the questions, and my team came in last place, because there's some real like diehards that know their friends' stuff inside and out.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, so there's unlimited things though that you guys do with your group, and really you become it's better than a BNI group because you're not paying just to listen to somebody talk about their business for a half hour. You're all partners in the community with the community site, and you're all contributing as, you know, authors of the community. And that's the real value. Plus we're actually helping raise your social profile, your Google My Business, your reviews, all those things. We're helping you. We're helping. I mean, we're not just taking your money and saying thank you for, you know, for a retirement or anything like that. We're like literally helping you for the amount that we charge. It's worth its weight in gold. Did they tell you, Parker, that it's only $900 a month?
No, but you told me it was less, and I was okay with that.
No, it's only $199 a month to be a part of this. So it's very affordable, and you get a ton of value for the money.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Good stuff, guys. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
very
joining.
reasonable.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the time to jump on. We're going to talk some more about it. One of the things I'm excited about too is having multiple communities is the business, like Lee mentioned this, you know, like a BNI group. I don't really like BNI group. So you mentioned that just for a frame of reference though, right? Because like Alex might want to be in Eagle Mountain, Parker, you might want to be in Sandy, Lon, you might want to be, you know, up north in Ogden, and we get that set up for you. Our community of sites also creates now an expanded network for each other. In fact, those of you that are on the call right now, I want to invite you here to my event center.
Oh, wow.
Oh, when can we come? I already saw the event center. I want to have an event there, please.
We're in the pavilion here.
I saw your new freaking flag behind you. That was a new addition, you joker.
What's the flag?
So what was behind me?
Yeah, what is the flag? I can't read it.
Oh no, that's just the cover on the TV.
Oh, I thought you named your backyard
The
terrace.
terrace.
The terrace.
Oh my gosh.
We do need
I
to
love
come up with a name, but this is like our backyard, and part of the main purpose of this was it's my grandkid magnet. I got 6 granddaughters. I want all the birthday parties at my house, but I also love events and I love mastermind. I love networking. Ashley and I are working from home on Fridays. We're going to start a luncheon on Fridays.
Then the destination is on your right.
Don't get lost. That's just another opportunity. We're going to start holding open barbecues here on Friday for our business community partners to come by and just network with other community partners and help us all build our businesses.
That's awesome.
All right, see you next Friday.
Yeah,
Come on
yeah.
over.
Yeah, I'm
Book a
excited.
flight.
Well, we're coming to
Kendra, there's an apartment right up above that detached garage over
I'm,
there.
I'm coming. How do I rent that out? Send me the link and I'm gonna book it. I'll bring my daughters too, because they'll play with your grandkids.
There you go. There you go.
is there going to be a build event? No, we're going to be in Oregon, so we'll be close.
Oh yeah, Oregon. You'll see Nate just said hi to you in the chat. Nathan's up in Oregon. He'll be at that event.
Okay.
Yep, he had to take off though, but cool guys.
Well, awesome. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need any more help or if you have any more questions, Parker or Lon.
I'll make sure my computer works. So if you need anything, let me know.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Any
Appreciate
other
it.
questions?
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks,
Bye.
Lee.
Bye.
Kendra,
Bye.
appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Yeah, brother.